Folks, welcome back. We're doing something a little different today. This video is meant to be nothing more than a dose of encouragement and inspiration to everybody out there of just what is possible. I got this email, and it is quite literally the best email I've ever got sent to me in the history of me making content. No joke. The amount of success this individual has seen and the amount of work they put in, I mean, it's an inspiration to me. And I know it's going to be encouraging and inspirational to everyone out there. So all I'm going to do today, guys, I am going to read this email. The individual, they did give me their permission. I'm leaving out their name and personal information, but I am going to read the rest of the email. And we'll talk a little about it at the end. But I truly think just hearing this story will give an idea of what truly is possible in this hobby, you know, in this business, investing, all those good things. And so let's go ahead and do this. Hey, Alex, I've been watching and following your YouTube channel and journey for over 2 years now. So almost since the beginning. I've only been on YouTube for 3 years. And I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you. Your content has been a consistent source of insight, motivation, and real world perspective. You've helped shape my thinking from the very beginning and honestly over time. I started having my own thoughts about the market and what might happen. And then shortly after, you'd release a video saying exactly what I was thinking. I've been oddly reassuring and definitely helped reinforce my convictions. You've been spot on with your takes more times than I can count, despite what others may think. Yeah, look, I have a lot of haters online. I get it. A lot of things I say can be abrasive or go against the norms, but all the haters and everything negative said about me online, it all melts away when I hear stories like that, because I know some of the content is getting through to some people and it's literally changing lives. Right? You ready for this? Your videos were a major reason I built my confidence to start and scale my own Pokemon business. I started mid-2023 with $5,000, no debt, and a lot of drive. A lot of drive is the key word. Since then, it's been a whirlwind. From June to the end of 2023, I did around $200K in revenue. That's huge. In 2024, I closed the year with $950K in revenue. And now in 2025, I'm on track to hit around $1.75 million. It's going to be a 7-figure business in just 2 years. As of today, my net worth from the business is around $600K. I love it, man. Congrats, dude. All generated through Pokemon. And I've remained completely debt-free the entire time. That's huge. Didn't take on any debt to do so. Best part about it is most of the products I currently have are smart, risk-free investments, so I'm not worried about things crashing. All of this while finishing my undergrad, working a corporate full-time job, and managing every part of the business myself. I'm only 22 years old. But I've poured everything into this. That's key. A lot of people do not want to pour everything into something. He did. Every free hour, every lesson learned the hard way, every ounce of risk, I've definitely second-guessed myself early on and would get sick putting in my CC info for $2,000 purchases. But your content helped me stay steady. Over time, I've learned to trust my judgment more, and the mindset shift has paid off. You recently helped me maintain a long-term focus from hype cycles, fear-mongering, and pessimism where they are trying to creep in. Right now, tons of that stuff going on, so I get it. I'm also in the Pokemart wholesale program. So he's in the program with Eli, which has definitely helped with the growth, though I've never relied entirely on it. I've had to scale and diversify strategically. The mindset of discipline, awareness, and patience, a lot of which was coming from watching how you approach and explain the market. I know the haters can be loud sometimes. They can. But I hope you realize how much positive impact you've had. There are a lot of us out here who have benefited from your honesty and consistency. I truly wouldn't be where I am without your perspective and grounding you provided. In addition, I've heard similar stories where I've been an inspiration for others to start their own TCG business, which is really cool to see. Dude, it's the best feeling in the world. This is worth every single bit of hate that I get online. This is worth it all. Like one of these a year. One of these ever, this makes it all worth it. So trust me, dude, it's 100% the best feeling ever. On a side note, I'm not sure if you've seen LuckyTCG on YouTube. I've had some run-ins with him. I know there are mixed reactions about him, but I think he puts a lot of great content with number breakdowns and Excel analysis. I'd love to see you exploring something similar, more analytical deep dives. That would be amazing, although viewership for those types of videos may not be great. I did used to do a lot more kind of that stuff. You're right, the viewership wasn't as good, but I can definitely start to sprinkle some more back in. It's not all about viewership all the time. Also, I really appreciate you bringing up Nexus with Brian in the recent live stream. If you guys don't know, Nexus laws, when you reach a certain either transactions or total dollars sold in certain states, you have to start collecting sales tax and remitting it to that state. And so when you start hitting those thresholds in certain states, you do have to start worrying about that. There are so many TCG stores out there that don't run things properly, and it's increasingly frustrating trying to compete with all of them. The biggest one being for me has been, he named a name, I'm not going to name that company's name. Even when I'm buying at a distro cost, I still can't compete with some of the deals they had done in the past. Thankfully, the market is hot right now, but it's not always going to be like this. I think the community needs more open discussions about these practices. I'm glad you're willing to call some of it out. Absolutely, man. Keep it real, whether people want to hear it or not. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you again. You've been a big part of my journey. I hope you are keep doing what you're doing. You built something special, and it's appreciated more than you probably know. As a 22-year-old, your influence has already helped me set up for long-term success, not just in business, but in life. As I move out of my house soon and continue building towards bigger goals, I'll always be grateful for that. That's powerful stuff, guys. Like, I don't care who you are. That's powerful. The dude's 22 years old. He was, 20 when he started out in this whole process. Had $5,000 to his name. I'm sure a lot of people who are in this hobby either have $5,000 or probably have $5,000 in collection where they could literally start out and do the similar things. Put everything, right? Poured his life and soul into it, right? Took all the risk, put all the money into it, all the time, all the effort, try to find any way he can make a buck, and continued to rinse and repeat that into, what were the numbers again? The first year, $200K, the second year, $950, and the third year on track to do $175, and has a net worth of $600K through his holdings and investments now in the hobby. Guys, if that does not give you inspiration and encouragement, I don't know what will. I do not have anything that I can do that is going to top that email. That's why I read it. That's why I reached out to him. I said, do you mind if I share this? Because just knowing that is possible, right, should show you that, guys, this isn't BS. Like the stuff that I preach and other people that have investment or business channels preach, right? It's not BS. There are people doing it every single day, day in and day out, and they're successful with it, right? And like he said, he sees it, everyone sees it. I get a lot of hate, not just on my own channel and comment sections, on other live streams I'm on. I get it in the comment sections. Other creators, they come at me all the time. They'll nitpick little things I say or find things I've said in the past, or, just have takes on like how, I come off as like, unlikable or abrasive or say things that hurt people's feelings. I get all that. As long as there's people out there that are literally having life-changing success in this hobby, I will continue to take all the hate day in and day out as long as I'm getting through to a few people like him, because that just makes it all worth it. So hopefully a lot of you out there do take some encouragement from this, and continuing success. I wish everyone the best in this hobby. It's not always going to be this easy. It's not always going to be, all sunshine and rainbows. There'll be ups and downs. But gosh, as long as you're working hard, you'll learn, you take the risk, you make the smart plays, you keep grinding. I think anyone can do the same thing. I think anyone can get there if you want it bad enough. So that's all I got today, guys. Hopefully this video helped you out there. Stay the course and all those good things. So that's it. We're out.